Hi, welcome to today's Kahoot Challenge, English Challenge, Phrasal Verbs, our first phrasal verb challenge. Hi, Sajib. Hi, Nathaniel. Nice to see you here. Sorry, just had an ad pop up. So let's see how many show up today. I hope you can hear me fine. You know what to do. Go to the kahoot.com or the Kahoot app and put in the game pin. Here we go. I have some banners. Vesna. Hello, Vesna. I think I recognize your initials. Kare, I don't think I've seen you before. You can let us know where you are. I'm curious about your time zones. So I tried to schedule these so that South American can participate and also Asia. Let me see if there are any other newcomers. Hi, Vikas. You can join with the Kahoot.com or the Kahoot app, and then you can play along. Otherwise, you can give your answers in the comments, but it's difficult to determine if someone wins or not unless they play on the app. Hi, Harry. Nice to see you. You're ready for Halloween. Donald. Nice to see you again. So the grand prize is a private English lesson with me. I might make you do phrasal verbs or any other topic of your choice. Hi, Mimi. It's only been 2 minutes, so we'll just wait a couple seconds to see that everyone has joined. If you're interested in prepositions, you can go back and watch previous lives we've done on prepositions. We've done prepositions of place, prepositions of time, and now we're starting with phrasal verbs. Phrasal verbs are very, very important if you want to have conversations. I tried to make a mix of challenging ones and not too challenging ones, but phrasal verbs that we use every day that are important if you want to have conversations or understand television shows or dialogues. Okay, so if anyone is having difficulties joining, you can let me know in the comments. Otherwise, I'm going to start the game. Oh, it's 1 p.m. in Brazil. That's not too bad. Okay, we're going to start now. So I wish you all good luck and may the best player win. Question number 1 is an example. Excuse me. May I get by or may I get away? Okay, so if you're in the bus and someone is in your way, blocking your way, then you ask, may I get by? May I get by or may I get past? Both of those are okay. So that was the warm-up question. That was just a practice question. We'll do better on the next one. See how you did? Donald's in the lead and Vesna's second. So 2 people got that one right. This one is a poll question, so there's no right or wrong answer, but there's a phrasal verb involved. Who do you take after more, your mom or your dad? Who do you take after. Take after means you resemble them physically or in personality. So 3 people take after their dad, 2 people take after their mom. Next question. You can say that someone turns up or shows up. Is this true or false? Good, it's true. So you could say a person turns up, for example, they appear, or they show up. They're both basically the same. You use turn up more for objects, like if you lose something, it turns up when you clean your apartment, but you can also use turn up for a person, or you can say they show up. They showed up at 6 o'clock, for example. Scoreboard. Donald is in the lead, followed by Harry, and then Kare. I don't know if I'm pronouncing your name right. Mimi, and then Vesna. Very good. If you don't know a word's meaning, you should look it in the dictionary. Yay, everybody knows this one. To look something up. In the dictionary, everyone knows that one. You can also look something up on the internet. Same phrasal verb. Donald's on fire and in first place. Let's see, number 5. Okay, this one you have to put the pin on where you are. What continent are you on? And I have something to tell you about this one, about the preposition. Oh, look at that. Nobody in North or South America. I wonder where Natanya went. Asia? Mostly Asia, Europe, and Africa. Listen to this. This is interesting. So we say on a continent. We use the preposition on. But if you say the name of the continent, then you say in. So what continent are you on? I'm in Asia. A little bit strange. Number 6. You will never win, so you should just give up or give off. Great, everyone knows that one. Just give up, just surrender. Great, okay, everyone's doing a great job. Donald's still in the lead, very good. Followed by Harry and then Kare, Mimi, and Vesna. Hasn't changed much, except Donald has a winning streak. My car broke up or broke down on the way to the airport. Great, everyone got that one too. My car broke down. See, phrasal verbs aren't too hard. Still no change in the scores. I didn't like the job offer, so I turned it down or I turned it off. Good, I turned it down. Can you think of a synonym for turning something down? Turn it down is more spoken. And reject. You could say I rejected the job offer or I declined the job offer. Good. Good job. Here's a word order question. Yeah, the phrasal verbs also take specific patterns, whether they're separatable or not. Good. I'll just throw it away so we don't put the pronoun after the preposition. Very good. I'll just throw this away or throw this out. Yeah, Americans tend to say to throw something out, to dispose of it. Good job, Donald. Still not halfway through, so there's time to catch up if you're not in the lead. Go to bed. You have to get up early for school tomorrow. Very good. So get up and go to sleep. Stand up is the opposite of sit down. Slow down. I can't keep on with you or up with you. It's a 3-word phrasal verb. You need all 3 words for this expression. A little more challenging. I can't keep up with you. So I can't keep your pace. You're going too fast. I can't keep up with you. So you have to learn these ones. All 3 words matter, both prepositions. And Donald must have known that one. He's still in the lead. Still not much change in the scores, but that could change. I think we're about halfway through. And 3 players just hit an answer streak of 8 correct in a row. Very good. So this is the 12th out of 24 questions. Another 3-word phrasal verb. You got to get all 3 correct. I love to look up on the stars at night or at the stars at night, which is correct. Five seconds to go. 2, 1, 0, and another one. Yeah, these 3-word phrasal verbs seem to be pretty challenging. Maybe I should make a whole challenge just on them. I love to look up at the stars at night. To look up at something. So normally we say look at in general, like look at the pictures. And if it is up, then it's look up at. Good job. Okay, let's go. Some of you have a streak of 10. Getting dressed. I need to put on my jacket or take on my jacket before going out. Maybe you've heard this one before. Everyone got it right, just in the last second. Good. I need to put on my jacket before going out. So for all clothes, it's put on, right? But it's not put off. That one's coming soon. Donald is on fire. Very good. Let's see. I think I have 3 in a row that are quite similar. What are they doing? This one is the opposite of the last one. 4 people have answered pretty quickly. The opposite of to put on. 5 seconds left. Good. Is to take off. So different verbs. Put clothes on and take clothes off. Got to remember the right verbs to go with the prepositions. Vesna is making a comeback with 3 in a row. Good job, Vesna. You're on fire. You got the little flame going on. Look at this nightmare situation. When does the plane take up or take off? This means when does it start flying? Very good. Everyone knows this one. So to undress is to take off, and the plane also takes off. Very good. Number 16 out of 24. Uh-oh. Let me just put my cigarette off or out. A bit behind with the definitions. Yeah, this one was split. It's not too common, but you put a fire out. You put a cigarette out. Another word for that is to extinguish, but that's a little bit too formal or too technical. In speaking or informal English, we just say put the cigarette out. Put it out. We may have a little change here. Ooh, Donald got kicked down to 3rd place. Kare in 2nd place. Congratulations. And Harry is in 1st place with 12,520 points. So it's getting suspenseful. And Kare, I have to add, has the highest answer streak of 13. That's a lucky number. This one you won't get any points. It's a poll. Do you prefer waking up early or sleeping in long? Choose the one you prefer. So half of you like waking up early and half of you like sleeping in long. I prefer sleeping in, I think. True or false? Fill in a form and fill out a form have the same meaning. What do you think? 4 people have answered quite quickly. 3 seconds left. 50-50, you all thought 50-50, true. Half of you thought false. It's true. So you can fill in a form or fill out a form. It means the same thing, to complete a form, right? To complete a form, to write the answers in the missing spaces. And for some reason, it doesn't matter. You can say fill it in or fill it out. It has the same exact meaning. Personally, I say fill out, but fill in actually makes more sense because you fill in the missing information, but both are correct. Yeah, phrasal verbs are so hard because sometimes you have several phrasal verbs with the same meaning, and that makes it a little bit complicated. Sometimes you have one meaning and you have several different words for it. Kare still in the lead, 13,183, followed by Harry and then Donald. Let's see how this evolves. Vesna is now in 4th place, and we're on number 19 out of 24. I really can't hear you. Could you please speak up or talk up? Very good. Everyone knows that one. Speak up. Could you please speak up? Means to speak louder. Raise your voice or speak up. Talk up doesn't really exist. Number 20 out of 24. This one is pretty much the opposite of the last one. Be quiet. Shh. Keep your voices down or under. Yay. Good. So speak up, but keep your voices down. Oh, I keep forgetting to put the answers up on the screen. Very good. Kat is in the lead, followed by Harry, Donald, Vesna, and then Mimi. Mimi, I think, is Gosia, maybe? 21 out of 24. What are they doing? Are they trying out clothes or trying on clothes? Good. They're trying on clothes. So that's interesting that we usually use the preposition on when we're talking about dressing or clothes, like to try on, to put on. To try something out is also a phrasal verb, but we use it more to try out a tool or to try out something that you use, not that you wear, but that you use. Like maybe you can try out a pen or you can try out a class. Like if you go just one time to try it out. Yeah, but when we talk about clothes, then we use on. Kare still in the lead. Let's see, I should put the vocabulary up. Oh, I see Vikas is answering the questions in the comments. Very good. Very good. You got it right. Speak up. Let's go to the next one. 22 out of 24. What is he doing? He turned back or he turned around when I came down the stairs. Ten seconds to go. Good. He turned around. So I wanted to put around in there one time at least in this challenge. So he turned around when I came down the stairs. Right. To turn back would be to stop completely and return in the other direction. So in the little video, in the GIF, he was turning around in a circle, like a circle. And Harry takes the lead. We're very close here at the end. Let's see. Harry, Kare, Donald, Vesna, and Mimi. Everybody's doing a great job. 23 out of 24. My parents were so angry, they told me off, or they told me out. Good. They told me off. It's to scold somebody, to get angry at someone verbally. They told me off. Okay. Let me just see, to tell someone off. And I think we only have one question left. So the scoreboard will be very important this time. Harry is still in the lead, followed by Kare, and then Donald, Vesna, and Mimi. Let's see who gets the last one right. This is an everyday one. If you want dessert, you will have to eat on or eat up. To finish eating and to eat everything. To do something completely, then we often use the preposition up. If you want dessert, you will have to eat up. Eat up your ice cream. You can also use it with drink. Drink up means finish, hurry up. So let's see the final score. Third place is Kare. Very good job. Second, Donald. And first is Harry. Yay, ready for Halloween. Everyone's got a Halloween costume on today. Fourth is Mimi. Fifth is Vesna. Everyone did a great job. I'm proud of you. And Harry, you'll have to find my contact details in the description box. You can contact me for your free lesson, okay? We'll have a private lesson. We can work on phrasal verbs if you want, or have any kind of conversation class. And thanks everyone for playing. I'll think of a new topic for next week. I think prepositions and phrasal verbs are important. Maybe you can just let me know what you thought of today's challenge. Was it difficult? Was it easy? What do you think? You can let me know, and then I'll prepare something and adjust it according to your levels, okay? But you all did a great job, and thanks. Until next time.